All right, good morning. We are out, as you can see, not at the pond today. We're at a lake, hoping to get some catfish, as I got 2 trot lines set out. West Virginia, it is legal to trot line, not in every body of water, but in Corps of Engineer lakes, the Ohio Canal, I think Big Sandy, and a couple other rivers. So I'm here at a Corps of Engineer lake, not terribly far from where I live. I got 2 trot lines out. Like I said, one is baited with chicken gizzards and livers and shit. One is baited with trout innards from the trout that I caught at the pond. Kept their innards to use for bait, catfish bait. I also got 2 rods. I got my little trout pole, because there's crappie in this lake, as well as sunfish, small bass. And I got a super heavy rod. I don't know why I have a super heavy rod, but I do. Rigged up for bass, because there's supposedly some 4 or 5 pounders in here. I've never caught one myself. There's also whippets, or not whippets, wipers, which are a striped bass, white bass hybrid. I've never seen one. I've never seen one caught. I've never seen one jump that I could identify. But whatever, we'll give her a go. And then here, a bass pole. I got that little feller from Manic Baits. I guess that's a local guy here, West Virginia, that makes them. Never seen them outside. Bought them at a store in Huntington called the Wild Ramp. A bit expensive, but supposedly it's a local guy, so if you're ever in Huntington, stop by the local ramp, pick yourself up a couple of these lures. Got a whole bunch of colors. I wish they had different size baits and different design for the baits other than what's there, but I bought 2 of them, both in that silver and white crankbait looking like shapes. But yeah, coming up to my first trot line here. See if we can get some catfish. Now last year I did not do good catfishing out of this lake. I only got, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5. But the year before, there was a weekend during turkey season, and I probably got about 20, 25 catfish. I think the smallest of them was probably in the 20-inch range. The biggest one was almost 30. Of course, this being the first place I've lived where catching catfish, a little bird, kingfisher I think. Catching catfish would be a regularity. I don't have catfish stuff until I, started catching catfish. And yeah, my stringers, they pretty much broke them. So I only left that day with like 7. But that's alright. Catfish nuggets are really good. So, but as you can see, looking at the bank, the water is generally 10 feet higher than it is now. We're still at winter pool here, but it's supposed to rain next couple days, so they might open it back, or close the gates, allow the lake to fill back up. All right. So here is my first line. Oh, shit, there goes the fish. I'm gonna have to, you have to check your lines at least once every 24 hours. Normally, I will leave them out for a couple days. Come down here every day, check them. Oh, jeez. There, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Scared the poop out of me. There's catfish there. All right, well, let me get my stringer situated here. Now, like I said, there's some big-ass catfish in here. So I have a big-ass saltwater stringer that I bought. And it's my catfishing stringer. Some people say this is overkill, but strength of some of these channel cats, like I said, they broke my other stringers. Oh, geez, there's a hook. Where this came from, I don't know. Probably from my box in there. I've not gotten them all out. All right. I hope my battery lasts the whole day here. So I got one here. I got one down. I don't know, maybe 1,000 yards over that way. Do. Get my stringer undone. This is probably unusual to be trotlining from a kayak, but it can be done. It can be done. Oh shit, I don't got my net. Oh well. Ooh, it's cold. Cool. Now I myself do not catfish during the summer. I do not like their flesh. It's all gross. Right there. Oh shit, I'm all tangled up. Alright. So we pulled in the rest of my first trot line. Not a single catfish. I just got that first one. Scared the poop out of me. Let's just pull out the rest of the stringer. If this next one has no fish on it, catfish, we will let this one go. It ain't worth it just for one smallish catfish. But as you may be able to see, I got one catfish from my one trot line, and just so happens that my current trot line, I'm pulling it in, start pulling back. So I'm gonna go with that. There's another catfish on there. Tug, tug, tug. There she be. Ooh, he's got all wrapped up just as much. All right. Look at that. Look at that. There's some catfish nugs. All right. So I finished up that trout line. Had one catfish on it. After mulling it over here, I decided to let both of those catfish go. They both swam off pretty strong. I managed to get the hook and all that extra line and all those other hooks from the first one off. So that one swam off pretty good. That one also looks like a pregnant female. So hopefully she makes a lot of eggs, or lays a lot of eggs, I guess. Get fertilized and get some more catfish. So now I'm gonna go head back towards the dam and yeah, cast around over there. That's the deepest part of the lake. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one of them wiper, or I've gotten some largemouth over there and some crappie before, but the wind has picked up, so that sucks. But whatever.